expensive, 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 expensive. Remember, 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 remember. I'll always remember my visit to China. China. I'll always remember my visit to China. I'll always remember my visit to China. I'll always remember my visit to China. If you want to remember English word, practice every day. If you want to remember English words, practice every day. If you want to remember English word, practice every day. Depend, 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 depend. Question, 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 question. Question, 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 question. Pressure, 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 pressure. Dedicate, 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 dedicate. Dedicate, dedicate, dedicate. Respect, 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 respect. respect, 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 respect yourself or no one else will. Respect yourself or no one else will. Weather, 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 weather. Pleasant, 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 pleasant. Pleasant, 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 pleasant. Already, 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 already. Welcome back to Clear. 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 Better late than never. 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 East or west, home is best. 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 When is the deadline? Deadline. Deadline. When is the deadline? Deadline. When is the deadline? 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 The message was very helpful. The message was very helpful. The message was very helpful. I'll never forget that special day. I'll never forget that special day. I'll never forget that special day. Special day. I'll never forget that special day. I'll never forget that special day. I'll never forget that special day. Special day. I'll never forget that 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 special day. Special day. Special day. Special day. Special. Fresh air and exercise are good for health. 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 Never let your passion down. Never let your parents 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 down. Let's get together when the weather is better. 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 Harry says, let's get together when the weather is better. Let's get together when the weather is better. Let's get when the weather is better. Let's get when the weather. Let's get together when the weather is better. Let's get together when the weather is better. Oh. Your extra effort will have excellent effect. Your extra effort will have excellent effects. Your extra efforts 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 will have excellent effects. Your extra effort will have excellent effects. Your extra effort will have excellent effects. Your extra effort will have excellent effects. My friends in America sent me a message that the my friend in America sent me a message that the economic forecast is pleasant there. My friend in America sent me a message that the economic forecast is pleasant there. My friend in America sent me a message that the economic forecast is pleasant there. My friend in America sent me a message that the economic forecast is pleasant there. Pleasant there. My friend in America sent me a message that the economic forecast is pleasant there. My friend in America sent me a message that the economic forecast is pleasant there. My friend in America sent me a message that the economic forecast is pleasant there. Never forget your best friends in America. 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 Let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get started. The weather is very pleasant today. 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 Don't spend every penny you get. 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 Expensive. Remember, depend, dedicate, respect, whether pleasant or ready. expensive. Remember the pen question. Pleasure decrease. Welcome back to Clear. Better late than never. East or west, home is best. When is the deadline? I'll never forget that special day. Fresh air and exercise are good for health. Never let your parents down. Let's get together when the weather is better. Your extra efforts will have excellent effects. My friend in America sent me a message that the economic forecast is pleasant there. Better late than never. East or west, home is best.